camera is. Guess I should look at where the camera is. Hey, everybody. Happy Monday. Hello, hello. Happy to see you all here. Jello, Margie. Hope you had a good weekend. Hey, Sandy. Hope your back's feeling better. Hi, Linda. How are you? And how's little Charlie? Hi, Julie. Happy Monday. Julie, did you get your box yet? I didn't look this morning. Last time I looked, it still said it was in Sydney. So I don't know how long it's going to sit in Sydney before they bring it to you. Let's see here. Just got up a few minutes ago. Eyes haven't adjusted to being awake yet. Oh, hello, hello. If this is you on Facebook, hello all. If you will click on the link that's in the post above this, it'll take you to StreamYard so that you can give it permission to show your name, your Facebook profile, so we know who we're talking to. Because right now we just know we have a friend on Facebook watching, but we don't know who it is. So click that link. It'll take about 3 seconds. You'll be right back. Linda's good. Charlie's good. Awesome. Hello, Dawn. Dawn, thank you for that message that you sent. I still didn't even get a chance to respond to you. I saw it. I read it. I thought, oh, that's really cool. And then I got pulled away by my family before I even got a chance to respond to you. So sorry about that. Oh, hi, Angie. Angie says, hello, Marianne and Candy.
Hello, hello, hello.
Candy's back here working away. Hi, KK.
My colors, ladies. So you have to 20 minutes while we're doing it.
Oh, hello, Kathy. Happy Monday. Let's see. Yeah, everybody's saying hello to everybody. That's awesome. Okay, so kind of excited. We've got some fun things today. We're going to do 2 things, actually. I put in there that we're going to make some cute button angels, but we're going to show you how to make the button angels, and then we are going to make something with the December prompts. And we try to do that. We'll try to do that once a month so that you have a chance to just make it with us and it's done and you're in that drawing. Let me get this out of the way here. So just as a reminder, the December prompts are stamp, your choice, fabric, could be fabric, it could be scrap, could be, whatever, tab, and blue. And we'll talk about that when we get to doing that. So, but let's start out with the cute little angels. Let me see if I can get that light away. Okay, I know Candy's got one to show you as well. So here is, I'm going to start here with doing this. Okay, so here's the basic button angel. Isn't she cute? There's our little angel standing there. She's made of white buttons and just a basic little bead, any choice of color, for her head. And then there's another button that has a shank. That's her halo. And it can tilt back just a little bit. Isn't that cute? And then this is just a scrap of silver ribbon, and a butterfly on the back becomes her wings. Isn't she cute? So you could add her onto a dangle. You could put her in part of a gift topper with a tag. You could just make some of these and have them as little ornaments around. It could be a project to do with the grandkids or kids for Christmas when they come around. So these are all with white beads, and that would be kind of standard, angel white. But if you don't have any white beads, this one I made with I think they were all red beads. Well, red and blue, maybe some green in there. And then I coated her with foundry wax. Now, this one is sewn together. Super easy. That's what I'm going to show you how to do. This one I glued together with Fabri-Tac, which was great, except then I had to wait for it to dry. And, it takes a while. And then when I put the foundry wax on, and that once you put it on and you heat it, that's when it actually turns to metal. When it heated all the Fabri-Tac as well. So then she started melting and sliding all over the place. So that was a little awkward. So I wasn't able to heat it all as much as I would like to get it all super smooth, melty, because everything was melting. So, but it's just whatever color buttons. And now, okay, so then I decided on her head is a bead, it's a wooden bead. And I decided instead of foundry wax on that one, I would just try coloring it with one of our metallic markers that we have. So I took the rose gold and I just colored her head with that. So it might work to color the whole thing with a gold or silver bead, and then foundry wax on the button that is her halo as well. Also a butterfly on the back for her wings and a little bow. So that is that one. So, once you get them together, you can do with it whatever you want, but I kind of like this one better, just the plain white one without that on. That was kind of difficult to work with. I thought about doing it with a gold thread, but you really don't even see the thread. Candy, I'm going to make you big. Do you want to show yours?
Yeah, I got it.
There we go. There's Candy's. She's cute. I like your wings.
I don't have a lot of white buttons. These were all different colors. They were red, black, brown, yellow.
Hold it really still because the foundry wax is very shiny and it is hard to focus. Okay, yeah, so she used a bunch of different color beads like the second one I showed you. There we go. There's a good focus. And then or buttons, and then a bead on top for her face. I like your wings. Your
Nuvo dropped for her eyes and made her look like an alien.
She's the alien angel. She's cute. So you can play with that. You can do whatever you want with that. Hi, Toby. I see that Toby came.
And I hot glued mine, ladies.
She hot glued hers. Mine was Fabri-Tac. Hot glue probably will not melt quite like the Fabri-Tac would when you put the heat to it. So that's an idea to keep in mind there. So who is going to make these along with us today? Who mixed media angels? There you go. Yes, buttons. Who's going to make a button angel with us today? Let me get a piece of fabric of any kind, so my beads and buttons won't just run all over the place. Gotta have something right here. I do. Okay. That should work. I just want to put something down here because I'm just going to dump these out. I just grabbed a few so I don't have to wade through the whole button bin right now. So I've got a few different color. These are just beads, a few different color beads I could use as her face if I wanted to. That's a cute one for a topper for her halo, but would definitely have to be colored. So on the halo, the only thing that's really important on the halo is that the bottom of the button is flat. Okay, so the top can be flat, the top can be rounded, but if the bottom is flat, then it gives you that impression of a halo. So I've got this one, which is more like a mushroom. And here's a little star. She could have a star halo. Maybe I'll use that one. That's silver. Okay, so I'm going to put those together over there because all right, so I've got some white buttons here. I think, let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I used about 15 buttons on her. So you can use more, you can use less. It depends how tall you want her to be, and it depends how quickly. What?
15. That's a little overkill, don't you think?
How many did you use?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12.
12. So that's not that far off. And
that's too tall. I don't like her. She's too tall. This one's only going to have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This one's only going
But
to have 9.
those ones that you had of different colors, they seemed a lot bigger and thicker than mine. Some of these are little tiny thin ones. So I don't know. I don't know how many I used here. Probably 15. They're about the same height, but these are just thin, ordinary buttons.
That one like me.
I do like to make the bottom one a little bit bigger. Dude, that is pretty. I'm not sure I want to use that. That'd be really pretty on something else. So, okay. So let's see. I'm going to just kind of separate these into teeny tiniest, next, biggest, let's see, bigger to bigger to bigger. So I can at a glance see where my smallest ones are, medium ones, and large ones. That's all I need to do here. So, okay, there we go. They don't really need to be separated, just that helps me to organize my brain. All right, so I'm going to use just this string that I bind books with because I know it's strong. You could use dental floss. You could use embroidery floss. You could use wire. Let's see, here's pretty much any strong. If you're using regular thread, I would probably at least double it, maybe even quadruple it, just to make sure that the thread doesn't break, because bookbinding thread is really super strong.
Already done.
Wow. Let's see. Hold it on the side, to its side. On its, there we go. Okay. So you didn't go down to little teeny tiny ones.
No.
That's why yours are bigger. Okay. So yeah. So I started with the bigger one, and I went to little teeny tiny ones on the top, and they're just not as thick as the big ones. That's why 15.
Oh, I gotta put her wing. I gotta put her butterfly wings on.
Let's see here. All right. So I'm just gonna cut me a length. I know I don't need a ton. All right, so who is working with us? A bead cap upside down? Yes, that would work. Lace would work.
There, now she's got her little wings.
Cute. That's cute. This is how to do. Hi, Pam. Good to see you. Julie, I'm going to sew the buttons together, and that's what I'm going to show you is the quick and easy way. I'm telling you, I sewed these together, and then I thought, well, maybe it'd be faster just to glue them together, and it wasn't.
It is hot glue.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. It took so much longer to glue that and then wait for it to dry. Hot glue, you wouldn't have to wait for it to dry, but each one isn't sewn individually. So it's really quite fast. So who's doing it? Are you ready? KK's working on Valentine's. Okay, so here's how we're doing. All right, I'm going to start with teeny tiny on top. Let's see. I think what I'm going to do is kind of pull out. It's going to gray, and I like the different textures and different sizes, different thicknesses as you go along. I was looking for another one that would be, maybe I'll use that one as the base. All right, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Let's see. Oh, there was a bigger one right there. 4. Those are the same size. So don't need that one. Now I knocked them all over. 1, 2, 3. I think this will help me not have to take anything off, but to be able to do it really fast. If I know what buttons I'm going to use, I'll show you how fast it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to get smaller. That one, I don't want the groove. Five. Okay, now where did that go? 6, 7. I think it got small too fast. 8. 9. You can even hold them in your hand like this just so you know about how they're fitting with each other. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and a teeny tiny 15. Okay, so I'm just going to move all the others aside. I know I've got 15 right here that graduate in size and go down to teeny tiny. And I like the height of this other one. It's not even 2 inches. Well, her body is not even 2 inches. The whole thing is probably 2.5 inches. Her halo is falling. Okay, so these are the 15 I'm going to use. And I'm going to start with the teeny tiniest. And I'm going to pick up the tiniest button. I'm going to get the glue off from that pin. I'm going to go to the next one. And I'm only going through one. I'm going through one hole right here. And if I put one on and I see I, got it, it was smaller than the one before it, I can take one off and put another one, just change their order. Whoops, like that one. That one was smaller. Is that the right one? Which one was smaller? I don't know. This one was smaller, I think. And then that one. And then that one. And then that one. And it doesn't matter whether it has 4 holes or 2 holes. I'm only going through one hole. Boom. Okay. There's all 15. There's my angel right there. Okay. So now I'm going to pull that through. So I've got the needle through. Obviously, don't pull the string all the way through. Okay. So you should have it like this. And now I'm going to take the needle and hang on to the top or have it still attached to the spool or something so that you don't lose these. And I'm going to go back up, but this time I'm only going through one. So if there's 4 holes, I'm going to choose the hole on the diagonal. So I'm just going to set it down. Then I don't have to lose them or really deal with them. So the hole on the diagonal, there's only 2. So I go in the opposite one, the one I didn't come down in. 2, and it helps to even keep that string a little taut so it doesn't get all wound up. Diagonal, 2 holes, diagonal, 2 holes. Got to pull that string tight again because it's getting loose in between them. There we go. Okay. Second one, diagonal, pulling my string taut, diagonal. Whoops, did I get it? Yep. Nope. Lucy. Okay. Diagonal. And the last 2 right there.
There's my other one.
Oh, that's cute. That's super cute. You could do a little country angel that doesn't have to be white.
Yeah, I don't have enough all white buttons in different sizes.
Okay. And so then pull that one through the top. And there's the angel put together just like that. Okay. All right, so now you've got it like that. So pick whatever you want to be your head. I've got a blue one, so maybe a pink one. That's a smaller bead. Let me take a look at the bead and see if it looks like it will be too small. And what am I going to use? I'm going to use a star, I think, as her halo. Well, the star's pretty big compared to her head. The halo's pretty big, so I think I need to go with this blue one again just because it's a bigger bead. Okay, so I've got my angel, and I've got my two, I'm trying to lay these out here so you can see. My two strings, the one I went down and the one I came back up, right? So now I'm going to take her head and I'm going to go up through the head, pull her head down here, and then I'm going to take her halo. In this case, it's going to be the star, and I'm going to go through the halo. Then I'm going to come back down the head. I'm trying not to split. There's not a huge hole in the bead, so I'm trying not to split that thread. Okay, I'm coming back down the head. Does that make sense? So I went up the head, grabbed the halo, came back down the head. So now when I pull that, the halo is tied against the head. And now I'm at her neck point, right underneath the head with this one. So I'm going to go down two. So the other end, this is the only place that might seem a little tricky to you, and it's really not. The other end that's hanging here, I'm going to take that out of the top two. So 1, 2 buttons, and I'm going to take that out. So those 2 buttons on top now only have 1 thread through them. They don't have the diagonal. So I'm going to go down the diagonal with this one of both of those and pull it through. And all that does is give me a chance to make the knot down below her neck, not right at the base of her head. So you have a head and a big old knot, open space before the body starts, which just looks kind of funky. So this way I can put the knot right down here. So I'm going to take my needle out so I don't stab myself. And all I'm going to do is take those 2 and tie them together. So I'm going to tie that once and I'm going to pull it really tight. So if I've got any slack in there anywhere, it'll all pull now. Okay, so see, I'm putting where I'm tying the knots, 2 buttons down instead of right underneath her chin. And because the halo is pulled tight with the string, you can move the halo around afterwards. So I tied those once, so I need to tie them again. Pull that tight. I'm even going to tie it a 3rd time and pull it tight. And then I'm going to cut it off. But I'm going to put something around up there, a scarf or some beads, little pearls or something as maybe a tiny necklace or whatever it is, whatever you want to call it, a pearl scarf. So I don't worry about those sticking out a little bit. I'd rather them stick out a little bit, and then I know it doesn't come undone because I can cover it with whatever I'm decorating her with. Okay, so now I can adjust my halo, which is this little star. And there she is. That's tilted back just a little bit, and her head's tilted up just a tiny, tiny bit. Okay. And so now I need, let's see here. I think I have a teeny tiny scrap of pearl that I just put in here. There's silver ones, like I put on that one. I'm still silver, gold. Yeah, I'm colorblind too. But there was a little scrap of pearl. Let me see if I can find those. And probably need to find a butterfly. On the butterflies, I just cut the antenna off. I haven't used that one. That would be pretty. That would be pretty wings. I do like where you can see the front of the wings here, but when it has a pearl on it, that doesn't really work. So there's other butterfly options. There's that one. Looking for that little scrap of pearl. There, is that it? No. I know I put one in here. I've also got some lace in here. I could take some lace, and I think it was Margie that said that. Just take some lace and kind of cut wings. You might have wings from something else. You could use any kind of wings. You might have, I do think I have some transparent wings. They're probably Tim Holtz. There we go. Oh, that's not very pretty. It's kind of very dull. I have some transparent wings. I haven't tried those, but they might work. Yeah, that's kind of awful. Very dull. Maybe I can color those. Here's a butterfly. That would be pretty. We take the antenna off, and that's a good size. That's a good size for her. These are kind of big.
This one is a fall. She's not getting a halo.
She's a fallen angel.
Not getting a halo.
She had a halo.
I used the button with the pearl in the center.
She cracked it.
For her head.
And lost it.
There's my third one. I'm done.
Let's see. Oh, cute. That's cute. I like what are those wings? Those are cute wings.
Oh, the same as the other ones. They're the pink. The last two pink ones I had.
Oh, yeah.
I had the silver one, two pink ones.
Okay, so this I'm going to put on with Fabri-Tac. You could use hot glue.
It's a clear frosted button.
Well, that's pretty.
That's pretty. I wish I had another one of those. It made a pretty head.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. That seems to be a good front facing right there. So I will just put that right there on the back.
Sandy's shaking. She can't tie anything. What?
Have you had caffeine or have you had too much caffeine? No caffeine or too much caffeine?
Or is your back hurting so bad that you're...
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Is your back
killing you so bad?
You drank too much caffeine.
Yeah, I hope your back's starting to lighten up a bit, man. That's all right. Silver star. I don't think I want to put these gold ones on. This silver would have been good around her neck. I don't think I have any more of that in there. So I'm going to lay that right there for a minute for the butterfly to dry on the wings while I see what kind of scraps I have. I just need something little, maybe silver, maybe pearl, that can go around her neck. Oh, that would be pretty on a gold one, pink and gold. But since she's got a silver halo, I'm going to try to make it silver. This may not be the right place to be looking for something like that, but I'm going to dig and see if there's anything scrap-wise. That's a little big. I could also maybe just put glue a tiny little heart, a big heart for her, but tiny little heart right on the front of her. Instead of putting something around her neck, just put a little heart there. That might be cute too. All right, that isn't working for that. So let's see.
Yeah, ladies, I was like, I ain't sewing. That thing, it kept moving on me, and I was like, nope, I don't have patience for that.
Oh, the sewing was easy. And once you pull it really tight and tie it, it stays in place. But yeah, hot glue is going to dry right away. I would recommend that over Fabri-Tac for sure. Fabri-Tac that's the one that kept moving and was a pain, honestly. I have some, well, that won't work either. How about,
I gotta mute while I put these buttons back in this bottle before I have them all over the floor.
how about this? Yeah, really. Pretty little neck. Kind of looks like one of those collars. Can't remember what they're called. Or just one of these tied around right there a couple times maybe. I don't know. That might work. Me just cut off a fringe or two and see if that would work. Well, I could probably do it with one and then glue it down. Maybe should have done it before I put the wings on. Let's see here.
Scrappy girl Dana Hughes is here.
Hey, Dana. Welcome, welcome. Okay. So I think I could wrap that a few times and let that be like her neck piece or necklace or whatever you want to call it. It's just a little bit of decoration around there. There we go. And that keeps it in the teal or turquoise realm. Okay, so all I'm going to do, unwrap that now that I know it'll work, I'm going to put a little Fabri-Tac, a single ring right around there.
Dawn said those little glass floral fillers would work for a head if they were round.
Glass what?
Floral fillers. I don't know what those are.
Oh, those are the things that you put in the bottom of the flowers? Those glass, like glass stones? Is that what?
Oh, yeah.
Floral
Yeah,
filler?
you can get some of them round.
Yeah. I have some that are
Marble would work.
pretty round.
A marble would work.
Yeah, if it doesn't have a hole in it like a bead, then you got to glue it on and hope it
I
stays.
glued on mine anyway. Mine didn't have a bead. These are buttons on top of mine, not beads.
Oh.
I don't have any.
My head is a bead, and then the halo's a button, so it all can be just strung right through the thread and
Yeah, no, I don't got any
in one shot. So
round beads like that.
But that's why we're adaptable, because you can do anything.
Yeah, these are round buttons with a shank on them. And the halo fits right in there.
Yep. Okay, there we go.
Too many of those.
Now,
Cindy Brown. Did you say
hi,
hi
Cindy? I did not say hi to Cindy. I didn't realize she was here.
I don't remember, but then again,
Yeah.
I forget things from one minute to the next. So.
Okay, so there she is.
Oh, she's cute.
So I've got two little turquoise or teal faced. Oh, Blue Man Group, Blue Angel Group, or Smurfs, or Avatar. This one has a pearl halo, and this one has a silver star halo. So that's how you make those. Super easy, quick. You wanted something to do with the grandkids, or you want just something cute to put as a dangle on a Christmas book, or a topper on a gift. Could do that. Again, you can coat it with whatever you want if you don't have white. If you don't have white buttons, pretty much, we're adaptable. We can do whatever we need to do. Okay, so that's how you make the angels. That was fast.
I'm going to see.
I'm only going to make that one that I just showed you. Well, maybe I'll make another if I've got 15 right here. And then we're going to go to making something with the December prompts. So remember, each month, one of admin is choosing 4 prompts. And the challenge is for everyone to make something, anything you want, using those 4 prompts. And then if you post it in the Facebook group and you use hashtag HPPDEC for December prompts, at the end of the month, I will pull all those hashtags, excuse me, and we will have a drawing and we will give away $10 to someone who participated in that challenge. That $10 is to spend at either one of our live sales or on the website. It is absolutely your choice. So December has just started and the prompts are stamp, don't ask, your choice, fabric, tab, and blue. You can make anything you want and you can use a stamp or you can use a stamp. You can use fabric or you can use a fabric scrap. Okay, hang on a minute. Sandy, make it full screen. Okay, does this help? What step are you at? I know I went really fast. So what step are you at, Sandy?
She quit because she can't tie anything.
Oh. Okay, so if this is you on Facebook, right here, if you will click the link that is right above, right above where we're broadcasting right there on Facebook, click that link. It'll take you to StreamYard and you can click yes, that you can allow StreamYard to show your name and it will show your Facebook name right here. So we'll know who we're talking to. Because it's really nice. We like to say hi to whoever, to everyone who's on. We don't, we like people here, but it's sure nice to be able to say hi to you specifically. So let's see. How many do I have left here?
Cheryl Boble and Tabitha McFeeder.
Oh, hi, Tabitha.
Those are the 2 that are on Facebook.
You both. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, that got really small really fast. I'm missing the size in there. 9, 10, 11. That one is between those 2. I need something that's right between those 2. Sandy, are you still working on that, or did you?
They just want to see it because they couldn't.
Oh, just having trouble seeing. Okay, I got it.
They're little.
Thanks. They are. They are little tiny, and mine are 15 buttons, and you can see by my fingers how tall they are, top to bottom.
Oh, mine are 12.
And but she's using bigger buttons than me. And this one's a little bit taller, still 15 buttons, but it obviously had a couple of thicker buttons in there. So you can use as many or as few as you want. You could make these teeny tiny. You could, like if I just did that from the half point on, it's still graduating in size. But look how teeny tiny it would be. Then I could use a tiny small button or a bead on top as her head. Okay, and then on the back, we just used, I used a butterfly as her wings. Candy had some cool wings that she put on. That one's a butterfly as well with a bow on it. Okay. So, hi, Heather. I know it doesn't look like 15. It really doesn't look like it's 15 buttons because
tiny buttons.
Because they're small. Yeah. And I'm seriously graduating. Every button goes smaller in size. So they graduate to teeny tiny ones. These are teeny tiny buttons on the bottom. I mean, on the top. So yeah. And that's why I could have 15. So you could make a Christmas tree the same. I have a bunch of green buttons. I was looking at the green and I thought, I could do a Christmas tree. And this little star that is her halo could be the star on the top of the tree. So yeah, you do a Christmas tree out of green, do angel out of white. All right, I'm going to put those over. Post these in the group. I'll take a picture of those and post them. I'd love to see everybody else's. They're all going to be slightly different, even though we made them the same. They're going to be different. Look at mine and Candy's. They're different.
I'm whitewashing this one.
Oh, the gold neck. I know, Heather. Me too. We all love teeny tiny things. The little gold necklace is just some of these tiny little gold beads. These are just plastic, so they're very lightweight. Julie, that's all that is. Okay, so I can move this over. So now what we're going to do is make something with the December prompts. So if you haven't done that and you want to work on a December prompt thing with us, you could do that as well. So it's using stamp, fabric, tab, and blue. And I have a lot of scraps around me that I'm going to try to use. So there's another thing. Some of these teeny tiny pearls, you could put like 4 or 5 of these around the neck. You know, that would be super easy. So you don't have to have a chain of something. Okay. I think I've got some scraps of manila folder here. And let's start with that, cutting tags. Let's see. Trying to decide what size I want. And I think I want to go with about 3 inches here. I might make several. Oh no, I should have gone 3.5 inches.
For what? What are you cutting?
For my tag. I just cut an old file folder, but I decided I wanted it wider. This one would have been good with 3 because it's small. That'll work. Let's see here. That's close to 3.5 inches. What are you making with December prompts?
I got a guest check on all 3.
Oh, nice. Oh, I still have some of those here from the other day.
Stamp on it, and I'm going to use a fabric butterfly cutout. I cut this out off screen, ladies, because I didn't want to be cussing at it while I was cutting it online. So we were live, so it's been cut out ahead of time, and I stamped this because this stamp, it's hard to get a good impression with the stamp. I don't know why. I had to stamp it like 4 times just to get this one. That off.
That's funny. Heather, time to shop for beads. These are not big beads, Heather. These are like probably 1/2 inch or less than 1/2 inch beads. So they actually were floating around with my buttons in there. So I didn't even go to my beads to find anything. But all right, let's start with that and see what we can do. I'm going to keep these handy. I don't know. I might keep these handy. Yeah, I hadn't decided what I was going to do. So now I'm looking at it. I'm thinking of all kinds of ideas. But I think next week we will, let's see, next week is what, the 12th? Is that right? I think so. Yeah. Next week we'll show you a couple of last minute Christmas ideas if you want, like how to make a bow, last minute, you ran out of ribbons and bows, last minute bow that you can make out of your scraps of Christmas paper. You could make it out of the wrapping paper, or you could make it out of your Christmas paper that you've been crafting with. They're super cute and they're super easy. It takes about 30 seconds to make one.
Rain Girl is here.
Hi. Let's see. That might work. And
she has some time off work and should be crafting. Nope, sitting here watching you guys.
Well, craft along with us. We just made some adorable little button angels. Little
Marianne made adorable ones. I just made them.
Candies are adorable too. Adorable. I should lay them down. Can't see them. Adorable.
They're adorbs.
They're adorbs. And now we are going to make something with this week's prompts, or this month's prompts, which are stamp, fabric, tab, and blue. I've said that enough now, right? You should either be remembering it or write it down. Stamp, fabric, tab, and blue. So you want to make something, anything you want, and we try to do it at one of our lives so that you can create along with us, and then it's done, because by posting it, you have the opportunity to win $10 to spend at the sale or on the website. That's not going in because that's too close. Nona won last month. She won November's last day of the month. Pulled all the hashtags, did the drawing, and boom, Nona won. So Nona has $10 credit now that she can use. Next week. Yeah, next week we'll show you like a last minute Christmas card or Christmas tags, gift tags. This idea can be used for either, using scraps. They could be scraps of your Christmas paper or other paper that you have, and last minute bows that you can make to put on a card, on a tag, on a gift, anything. So that will be fun. And that's the 12th. And then the 19th, I won't be here. So we will not have a Monday Jumpstart on the 19th. And then it's the 26th. We'll be back on the 26th, the day after Christmas. So I'm looking through these scraps that I've got sitting here. I also pulled out some ink that I just hardly ever use. Not because I don't like it. I just don't. I just tend to go to my distress ink all the time. I'm going to pull out some blues here. Ooh, that night sky is pretty. And I might, these are Versamagic. I just haven't used them in a while. So it might be time.
You think?
Yeah, might be. Let's see. Blue. I am going to need, let's see, stamp. What am I going to stamp? That's a good question. I think maybe the stamp, I just want it to be in black in the background. How about that? Sounds like knock, 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 knock. Who's at the door?
My dog's going to start barking in a minute.
Surprised Lucy hasn't come running barking. And somebody's at the door. All right. Let's see if this will work. Try to get both of them at the same time. Nope, I'm going to get part. Do I want it to be straight? I don't know. Meanwhile, the ink is drying. I'm going to take it to the edge because I want to be able to press this down, and I don't want to have to hold that side up. but I don't want it to get all over the glass, so I can hopefully save the ink for this one. Actually not worried about a perfect stamp, which is why I didn't put it on a block. I just want some of that text in the background. I guess I'm doing two at the same time. Ah. As I throw it on the floor. Oh. So give you guys a little heads up, since we're in December, we're approaching January. Rain Girl, so many sales have been going on. I'm too tempted to hit that button with a me. Hi, Cheryl. I see your name now. Fabric ribbon. Yeah, fabric scrap, fabric anything. You could have, I have fabric buttons. Anything you want. There have been a lot of sales going on, huh? So let me pull this up here. All right. So does anybody remember what 2022 is the year of? We had three things. I don't have my printout in front of me right now. But does anybody
on your part?
I know what they are, but I don't have the printout to show you. Does anybody remember what they are? The year of 2022 was the year of
Using our stuff.
Yep. That was number 3, but yeah. Number 1 was getting organized, the year of getting organized, releasing our creativity, and using our stash, right? Getting organized, releasing our creativity, and using our stash. So, how many got all completely organized? Buying new stuff, Margie says. Release creativity. Don got it. Cool. That's awesome, Margie. Buying new stuff. It's always the year of buying new stuff, Margie. Don't tell me that can only be 1 year. Did anybody get completely organized in 2022? Ready to move on to something different? Because now you're 100% organized. I'm going to have to try these and see exactly. Yeah.
Completely organized.
I know. No, continuing to organize. Let's see. Getting organized is an ongoing activity. That is absolutely true.
Yes.
That is absolutely true. So, would you like to know what 2023 is going to be focused on? I'm testing these out to see what they look like on this, what do you call it? File folder.
Yeah, I'm like Margie. I'm more organized than when we started.
Yeah. Not 100% completely, but I am more, she's more disorganized than when we started. That's funny. Yeah, used your stash, although it doesn't look any less. That's because you added a bunch of new things. You bought a bunch of new things, Julie. But if you hadn't used your stash, you wouldn't have the same place to put all your new stuff. Only way I'm going to get organized is to stop watching YouTube, and that's not happening. Oh, okay. Well, you're right. Organizing is an ongoing thing, and it doesn't happen overnight, and you don't have to worry and freak out that you're not organized. And it's just, I can get completely organized with something, and then I start creating, and then everything's a big mishmash again, and then I have to do it again. So what we want is some general organization things for categories. So and really the only purpose for that is so that you can find stuff. You just want to be able to find stuff when you want to create. So, you don't have to look forever. I hate spending 2 hours looking for stuff. By then, I'm so done, I'm not going to even create because I'm done. That's that. Not liking that. I might, okay. But I do like that. Those are pretty. Those are some pretty blues. So 2023 is going to be the year of the scrap. The year of the scrap. And then, in parentheses, and continuing to get organized. Because we're going to talk about different ways to organize different things throughout the year. But we're going to focus on using productively and storing scraps. So I know we do scrap things, and a lot of people do scrap things, but there are honestly so many things that we can do scraps, and so many cool things that we can do with scraps. And we haven't even touched on all the cool things that we could do with scraps. So scraps of paper, scraps of ribbon, scraps of fabric, scraps of lace, scraps of everything. So I would maybe encourage you to start gathering together all your scraps if they're not already together. Just like bring all your paper scraps together in one giant box. Get your fabric scraps together, your lace scraps, things like that. And we'll talk about different ways to organize them, and many different things that we can do with them. So at least once a month, I say at least because I can see the writing on the wall already that there will be multiple times a month that we'll do cool projects with scraps, because there's just so many fun things to do with them. So, but yeah, pull them all together. Our first, let's see, what is our January 2nd is our first Monday Jumpstart, isn't it? Yeah, it is January 2nd. We already have a super fun Monday Jumpstart plan for January 2nd. And it will be with paper scraps. So pull your paper scraps together. And we're going to talk about different ways to organize paper scraps. And we're going to do some things with paper scraps. And I'm really excited about this one. I've already been doing it, and I'm just really excited. It's gonna be a fun one. Candy's been doing it as well. And the thing is everybody organizes differently, and everybody's brain organizes differently. And so you can't just say, or nobody can just say, well, organize your scraps like this. It's the best way. Because it's not. It might be the best way for this person. That doesn't mean it's the best way for me or for you. So we need to organize in the way that is best for our brain, for how we work, for our space, all of those things.
Yeah, so in my space, I don't have any of the wall space. So.
Yeah, I don't have any wall space either. And yeah, it's kind of tough. So we're going to talk about at least 3 different ways. Probably, I think I settled on 4 different ways to store scraps, to organize, not just store, but to organize so that you can find and use, to organize scraps of paper. And we'll go through those so that you can look at them and see if one of them, or maybe more than one,
finish my tag.
Oh, nice. That's pretty. Is that a fabric tab?
Yep, fabric
Cool.
tab, fabric
Blue.
butterfly,
Uh-huh.
stamp that I
And a
colored
stamp.
in.
Yeah. Oh, pretty.
Blue, blue, blue.
Lots of blue.
Lots of blue.
Yeah, stamp, fabric, and tab. Wow. That was cool. That was quick. That's really pretty.
Thanks.
Well, you always do pretty tags.
Okay. Oh, thanks,
So
Julie.
yeah, I'm really excited about
Rain Girl.
this year. Yes.
Who's Rain Girl? What's
Oh shoot, just left my mind. It was on the tip of my, until you asked me. It's on the tip of my tongue.
I know. I want to say thanks, Rain Girl, for that. And Julie.
Oh.
Cindy.
We asked her last week.
I'm bad. I told you I'm bad.
On the tip of my tongue.
Because I see their
I knew who it was.
name, and then I think Rain Girl, and I don't. Yeah,
I knew who it was, and as soon as you asked me, it left. I'm like, yeah, that's old age for you. That's old age.
Yeah, my stepson was here this weekend, and he just got married, and she has 3 kids, and one of the little girls is Bella, and she's 5, I think.
Don't you have a dog named Bella?
And she come in, and she's a girly girl. She wants like makeup and
wow, 5.
She said a pink doctor's kit.
Oh my gosh.
She said a bunch of other stuff because we asked her what she wanted, and I said, well, you do realize that we're old and we're going to forget that as soon as you walk out the door. She just looked at me like, what?
What are you talking about, Granny? That's hilarious, actually. Oh man.
Girl says she stays Rain Girl because her and Cindy Brown get mixed up when they're in chat.
Oh.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
Well, you could go Cindy Rain Girl or Rain Girl Cindy.
Rain Girl Cindy. That's
Rain Girl Cindy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won't forget this time.
Well, speak for yourself.
I will.
Anyway, I will try to remember.
Oh man.
And I wrote it down over by my computer, but my computer's not over here where I'm sitting.
Yeah.
So.
Let's see. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm not sure what I'm doing, but I'm doing something here. So yeah, I am super excited about the first Monday Jumpstart we have planned. You're going to come away from that one with some ideas. Some of you may already have some of the ideas about organizing your scraps. Hopefully you get some new idea in the discussion that might help you just be a little more organized. It did for me, just talking about it with Candy and working through it. But the things that we're going to make, you might not end up with any scraps at all after, you know how you use scraps and you end up with even more scraps, but they're tinier? You might not have any on Monday. Whatever you start with, you might not have any after that left of that kind. So
it uses tiny ones, mid to tiny ones is what it uses. So
yeah. So we're actually going to do, we're gonna do how do I say it? More than one thing. So you're going to start with your scrap and you're going to go, is it big enough to do this? Then I'm going to cut this. And then what's left, is there enough left to cut this, which is for a second project? Then you're going to cut that. And is there enough left to cut this? And you're going to use it for that. And so you're literally almost going to use up every tiny little bit of scrap that you have. And so we'll actually,
not every tiny little scrap. That ain't possible.
It is. Well,
it's not in my room. It's not.
When I sat here and did the whole thing, and all I brushed off into the trash can was shavings. That's how much I used right down to the bottom. I just brushed off but of course I didn't tell Candy yet that's the third step. So
the second one.
But the first one and the second one. So then we're actually going to make 2 of the things, and one of those will be an ongoing thing that you can use those little scraps for, and then one of the others that we're cutting will be prep for another thing that we'll be making with scraps. So yeah, it's going to be a fun day. Dawn, I need to finish some things to have scraps until the project's finished. The scraps stay in that folder. Yeah. Well, okay, you got a few weeks now. I'm giving you a heads up. Go finish a project so that you can have some scraps. Hard to believe any of you don't have scraps.
What is that? Is that possible?
I know.
Not in this room, it's not.
No. I don't think so. I think they're lying. I don't think you're telling me the truth. Yeah, no. Yeah, you want to have some scraps, and you're going to when you finish the projects anyway. So have some to work with at the beginning there. But yep, giving you a heads up to get prepared with them. Pull them all together, one great big box. Yeah, I keep mine with the project too until it's done, Dawn. I get that. So yeah, you got a couple weeks to finish a project or two. That'll give you a bunch of scraps. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just trying to use up some of these scraps that are sitting here that happen to be blue or whatever. Let's see. I got some fabric. Maybe that one needs to go on that one. I'm taking fabric. Yeah. And let's get the edge of this bit. This edge needs to be frayed a bit. It's not fraying well at all. Just age it a bit then. Okay. That. And that. And that. Okay. I need an organizer person to do mine, Margie. I'd love to come out there, Margie. Do it. If done there's also a lot of
Margie's in the scrap sheet and a semi-full.
Use up this billion scraps. Yay! Yeah, just get a bucket of scraps together, Margie. I know you got a ton of them. If anybody needs scraps, I can send you a semi-full. Oh, yeah, I know that's the truth, though. All right, let's see here. So it's kind of goes because this lady's talking on a blue telephone. So I was going to try to fit her in somewhere. Yeah, look. I know. It's a sticker. Let's see where. Maybe it doesn't go with that one. Maybe it'll go over on this one. Let's see what else is in here. I think I'm going to make this one rounded. So many unfinished projects and others I want to start, from watching YouTube channels.
Oh, wait, what's that big up here?
You would run back home screaming if you came here. No, I wouldn't. Margie, I have the same problem, but it's so much easier for me to organize somebody else's. I don't know why that is.
Because she's a bossy person. That's what that's for.
No, it's just easy to look at somebody else's stuff.
No. She likes to boss people around.
But I like to boss their stuff around.
Yeah, that's it.
and tell it how to organize. That's funny. Oh,
I'm the boss of you.
that's so funny. I just don't have enough room for all my stuff. But even that, I know it can be organized better than it is. Okay. Do that, and I'm feeling like we might need some buttons. Let's see. I've got fabric, I've got stamp, I've got tab, and I've got blue. Okay, so I'm covered. So if I add buttons, let's see. Oh, these cute little sewing buttons. This one would be cute. That button would be cute. Or maybe a sewing machine. That kind of blends in because it's the same color, unless it goes up here. Take a year to do the job. I tried once having organizing help. Their brain of throw it out didn't match my thoughts.
Yeah.
Through the trash cans after they left. Yeah, that is really hard. Because if they are not crafters in the way that we are, then yeah, that is really tough. I get that. If anyone's going to be a professional organizer for crafting people, they need to be a crafter as well. Yes. Yes. That would help. I'm getting better though at being able to throw out, like
some, but not.
Yeah, some. Not
They
all.
want to throw out now.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I'm getting better at being able to like donate some things that, I've had that for however many years and I haven't used it. I'm probably not going to, or I want to use it. So I'm going to pull it out and make sure I use it now. But if I'm not going to, then I'm getting better at being able to let go of that. Maybe a button. Button. And I don't know. Something's awry. Something is missing.
Yeah, and then when you get organized, you can't find nothing.
Just about. You know what? I have a solution for that. And I've been implementing it, but it's so slow because I'm organizing things a little at a time. If it was one overhaul, total organization, and implement that solution, it would be fantastic. And I really believe that it would work. But yeah, so that's something I'm hoping to bring to you next year. Okay, let's see. I'm going to have to cut the shanks off of these buttons. But I don't know. Something still isn't driving for me. All right, well, let me start with just putting these guys down because that may help. Oh, they were crafters that were trying to. Well, it's much easier to have non-emotional non-attachment to somebody else's crafting things and tell them to throw it away, isn't it, Dawn? Much more difficult to do it with your own. And what kind of crafters were they? Because, not all crafters operate the same, and maybe their type of crafting, keep scraps. I mean, we look for scraps, we look for the old things at estate sales, the old tossed and turned and the stuff we can upcycle. So we're always looking for the scraps and that what people call scraps and discardable stuff that we can use in junk journaling. And not all crafting arenas do that. So I could see how that mindset wouldn't be there or wouldn't be the same, even if they were crafters. Let's see. I'm going to lift that up. Put that down.
Where did my Tim Holtz people go? Dang it.
I need a little lady, a little one, like one of those little fashion ladies. I need to get some of those. Little fashion lady would be good on this, I think. Let's see here. If you could find my tabs, that would be great. What? Sandy?
Just make some new ones.
Hey, Sandy? Can't find her tabs?
Miss, I'm so organized.
Miss OCD, Ultra Organization.
Yeah, I like to see her craft room. I bet it's really organized.
Yeah. Yep.
And clean.
Uh-huh.
Mine's clean for about 2 seconds.
Mine's clean till I start crating again. Yeah, just make a new one. And the easiest way to do it is just fold over a piece of fabric like Candy did, or punch out any shape and then just fold it in half. If you want to go the easy way to just get it done. Telling you guys, especially at the beginning of this challenge until everybody catches on, you want to get in this challenge because if there's not a ton of people in, you have a really good chance, a really good shot at that $10. When everybody catches on, there'll be a whole lot. I keep going off screen so that I can see it. Everybody catches on, it'll be there'll be a whole lot more people. Let's see. Where did I put that? There it is. Margie has 2 tab punches. Are they different from each other, Margie? Are they 2 of the same tab punch? Okay. Yeah. I'm going to do a whole lot more sewing in 2023 as well. So those of you who like to sew things, Candy does a great job of sewing her ephemera. I love it, and I just haven't done much of it because I don't want to keep running over to the sewing machine. But I'm going to take line out of Candy's book, and I'm going to put my sewing machine on top of one of my carts, and I'm going to pull it over here so that it's easy to just turn around and do it real quickly. Probably is that I see someone make something cute, then I know stuff they used by the time I have it. I already moved on. I totally get that, Margie. I totally get that. So we have to come back to things and make things again and again, or use the same stuff to make more things, you know? Can't just make one thing and be gone and then buy more stuff. Let's make lots with the same stuff. Oops. Oh, come on. There we go. When everybody calls a whale tail. Is that the Stampin' Up one?
Yeah, I have the knockoff.
Mm.
It's a die.
Oh, yeah. I have the die. And then, ow. Some of you already saw, I just ordered these. It's the EK Success. I like the way they store and they're easy to punch. But I just ordered these, and we had these at a sale a few weeks ago. Well, we didn't even get it at the sale. It was at the unboxing, the live unboxing of the shipment. We had that. So if you want one of these, let me know. I'm going to send another order to them for some additional things. I like that one. All right, let's see what we can do with this lady over here. We're not done with this guy over here either. I need... Line up right. That's how that should cut. All right. I didn't really look at the position of my camera on the screen before we started, and so I keep pulling this close to me to see, and as I do, I see that it's off screen. So sorry about that, guys. I guess I could.
Oh, I'm really bad about that because mine moves.
Your camera moves or you move?
I move.
Where you do it, where your hands are.
Yeah.
I try to set the edge of my camera right here, though, so that if I do this, I'm always on camera, but I can see that. Yeah, I just need to do that. There. And if I'm right here, then you can still see it. Okay. All right. Progress. Got a project out of the closet that I've had for over 5 years. And Sammy and I made it together. It was a fleur-de-lis cut board with buttons and beads to glue on. Nice, Dawn. That's awesome.
I can't. You got to show me that, Dawn.
On eBay. Let me tell you. Cindy. Yeah, that's the thing, Cindy. That's got to be the most popular punch they've ever made. I don't know why they discontinued it, because now people are literally selling it for $90 and $100 and more. Yeah. That's awesome, Dawn. And it's cool that she's getting old enough to help you do some of those things, because doing it together is so fun. Margie. Julie. When it was in the catalog. So they're always kind of expensive, but I'll bet it was not nearly as expensive when it was in the catalog as now, trying to pick it up secondhand because yeah, it's crazy.
Ridiculous. And then you don't even know if it works.
Yeah. But I mean, that's just highway robbery. People, asking that for it because they know that you can't get it any other way and they know everybody wants it. That's just rude. Downright rude, if you ask me. They're not asking me, but if you ask me, that's just taking advantage of people. All right. Let's get that little dress form there. And what else does it need? Might need, let's see. Now we have a small text stamp. Where did it go? Let's see it right there. Might need a little bit of text on that blue. Should have put that on before the sewing machine. Feels like it needs something up here. Not sure. Feels like it needs something up here. Does it feel that way to you?
Where?
Up here? Where the blue is?
No, I like it. Where you gonna put a sentiment on it? Where you gonna put that?
Well, I just put the inspire, and there's writing on the fabric, but because I'm feeling like I need to put a sentiment, but then I'm like, there's writing there, so I don't know where. I could put something across the bottom.
Yeah, if I did anything, I'd be on the bottom. Something on the bottom. I don't know. That's just me, though. KK's got to go.
Hi, KK. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, stop in next week, and then we won't be here on the 19th, and then we will on the 26th. I don't know, maybe the 26th, that's the day after Christmas. We'll think of something fun. Maybe we'll have a good old-fashioned laugh and craft and play some games. I don't know. Not the kind of games that Margie won't want to come for. Big games that you can play if you want or not if you don't, or maybe it needs some fiber. Does it need some
fiber? Make her draw again.
Yeah, make me draw. That's always horrible. That's always good
for us, though.
That's always good for a good laugh at the laugh and craft. Yes, that's true. That is true. Okay, maybe some of that, or even, what about even down the side? So, this one, or this one. Okay, let me hold a couple of these up. Tell me what you think. We've got this one.
No, you need something that stands out more.
So this won't either. I could put some Nuvo drops like on each of these round things.
Yeah, it's not dark enough. You need to darken it up, and then I think it'll work.
Yeah, no, it's just like burlap color. It does need something dark. Sewing machine is not enough dark. Let's see here. dark buttons.
Yeah, that might work.
There's a black one, just like it's a button. Put that on the other corner of that. Well, then I should switch those two so the two dark things aren't right here. Put this one up here,
Nah,
the light one down here.
just
No, that's not. I don't think that's what it needs. How about black words, black sentiment?
yeah.
Just need like some black decor, just a black. Let me see if I have any black fibers in here. Black seam binding, because it is kind of all about sewing. I'm going to use that in that sewing book. Okay. I'll take some of this and just tie a bow, tie a ribbon, and glue it on. That's more of the same. So I see. Oh, what's that? That's some funky stuff right there. Where's the end? Oh, goodness, that's long. Okay. Oh, yeah. Some of these could hang off the bottom, I suppose. That's pretty long.
Oh yeah, that's long.
That is really long. Hang from the top and cover it. Let's see. But is that dark enough? It's got some good.
I don't know. Not to me, but I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it fits.
Look dark enough from here.
I'm
pretty. I can't. Okay.
Let's see.
Pretty Ford paper clips. Pretty.
A tassel. Wait, let me go back out here.
Lori Neltner. I didn't see her. Hi, Lori.
Lori.
Yeah, you need darker. Rain Girl Cindy says darker. I'm with you. It needs something. You need something darker on the bottom, something to balance that out a little bit and add some contrast. It's wrong bunch. Where's my oval?
I'm kind of wishing that I'd put the dark sewing machine up top and then something darker down here to balance it out.
Yeah, the sewing machine's like in a weird
light. But it's on with Fabri-Tac, so it'll come off just like that.
There you go.
Oh, yay for Fabri-Tac. So I'm gonna do this. All right, sewing machine up here. I'll put some dark up at the top because it needs something darker on the bottom. It could also use a pin on the side, like a paper clip or something, a tiny one that would hold. Hang on, even a little binder clip. Where did I put those? Okay, so we start with a very simple. I could take this seam bind. Oh no, this is not seam binding. This is oh goodness, what's it called? Like twill tape. This is twill tape. I could make a bow and
get fancy making bows.
Put that down there, or So I'd cut that off. But I could put a bow down there. Is that enough? Might not be enough, even with that. Maybe even a double bow. Let's see. All right, what else have we got up here with fiber and lace and black lace? Oh, wait, what's that? Oh, now I got to get my grabber to get those down off the hook. That it's kind of pretty. Black. Oh, that's kind of pretty. That's black and tan, which is kind of like that. There's black rickrack. I don't know. Maybe it's a good place for rickrack because it's a sewing thing. But let me see. All right, here's some black stuff with some little sparkly. This is kind of cool. This has some tiny sparkles in it, so there's some copper and some blue, which picks that up. Can you see that, anybody? We got a love laugh.
Got a little bit of.
You can't see the little sparkles of color?
Sewing paper pattern for another layer.
Some sewing paper pattern. Yeah, good idea.
Color.
Good idea.
Too dark.
Margie doesn't have any.
It's too dense. It's too much.
This?
Yeah, that black, that might work better.
And I don't mean the whole thing, but just, like
a piece. Way better on there. It was like a big blob.
Oh, yeah, I don't mean like I put it on as a big wad. I just meant for you to be able to see it because it actually spreads out like that. But I thought maybe all together you'd be able to see the little sparkles in it that pick up some of this other color, the copper and the blue.
Yeah.
But sewing pattern paper. Yeah. Could even put some of this over it. I don't know. Well, let me grab some of that. That's a good idea. That was a very good idea. Oh, where did I get that song? Okay. Yeah, it does need some more layers. It's not, doesn't feel built up enough. Maybe even something like this along with some black. Keep dropping these pieces. What was that piece I dropped? Might be a little smaller. Yeah. Okay. So here we go. Actually, where are my flowers? They're in the drawer that says flowers on it. I had some flowers that I made out of sewing pattern paper. One of those might be
those would be
good right there. And I think I had one left that I hadn't used. Maybe if it's in here. Of course, maybe it never made it to my flower drawer. So I don't know what I put it with. That's kind of big. Oh, there's another idea. Hang on. Is there a loose one? Okay, so let's see. That one's too big. But it's not. And let's see. Superman. I know, Margie. Where did that come from? I don't know. Oh, be bossy, Lori. Tell me what to do. If I
In a heartbeat.
see, Kenny doesn't have a problem with it. If I knew exactly what I wanted to do, I wouldn't be asking. So yeah, I don't take it as bossy. I ask. You're sharing ideas. So I'm thinking, what about this black one down here inside of this shabby blue one? I don't know. I don't know if that'll work, but that gives more of that. That still may be too big, but gives some black. And I could put some pattern paper underneath it all. I agree, Linda. Sometimes you just have too many things to choose from. I don't feel like right now there's too many things to choose from. I feel like I just don't know exactly what the thing is that should go down there. And let's see here. All right, so here's an idea. I'm not tearing it off yet, but
There's another guest check done.
you whip those out so fast. That might be overkill.
I didn't think it was fast.
Is that flower enough on its own? If I did that and brought it all together and put that right there.
That's too big. That's too much. It's
Is
too
it?
big. Your pattern's too big. Too big on the outside, I think. Rain Girl Cindy said she liked the black flower, but the blue flower was too big in her opinion.
Yeah, I thought the blue one was too big.
Yeah, the blue one's too big. And I think, yeah, you got to make that smaller, I think. So it's not quite much.
I think ripping it off helped because I was trying to leave it attached until I knew how much I wanted.
Yeah.
But that just doesn't really work. So, but I don't want it to be equal. I want like that side to be bigger than that side. Okay, what do you think? Does that work?
I like the shorter side. I don't like the longer side.
Okay, so this side needs to be short. I wanted them like lopsided, so one side was longer than the other, and they still could be. Just the whole thing is too long.
It's too long.
Okay, so scissors.
Yeah, make it smaller. And then Dawn was like, it's all pretty, but I'm curious to see how you would use this tag with so much depth on it, on the cover. They keep talking. We're supposed to use what we make, Margie says? What a concept. Lori says, can you sew a yo-yo or rosette from sewing paper?
Yeah. I actually have some
Yeah,
yo-yos.
it's too much. I think it's just too much.
Too much?
Flower. Just do the flower. Just do the black
Okay.
flower.
Right. Well, I was trying to get that
Or just
sewing paper in there.
well, make it just a circle, or rip a
Yeah.
circle so it's not even.
How about
And have it come up around the flower.
yeah, that's what I'm got to do it the other direction though. If this is just all
And Julie says, "Can you show us the darker blue crochet flower on that?" And Lori says, "Add some blue."
okay, hang on a second here.
Yeah, you need like a darker blue, I think.
What if that is like that and the flower's just in the middle of, and I'd squish it down so it's, all but flat. And
That's much better, but it's still
small.
not. It's still not. Mm,
Okay, so this a little darker. And then I could put a black flat back in the middle of that. But that's a lot of blue, and I feel like it really needs black.
that flower just wasn't it.
Yeah, but what about this one?
What about that little blue crochet flower, the dark blue one? Right to your right, that one.
With a flat back in the middle of it. Could be a pearl or it could be black. Don't really care for that.
Oh, let's see, Sandy. No, it's trying to send it. Hold on.
See, there's too much light. Too much light color. I like just the center of this one without this light piece back here. Oh, it's sewn. It could come apart. I didn't really want to take it apart though, but if I do that, whole thing's gonna open up. Shoot. If that was glued so it would stay, or sewn so it would stay, because I'm thinking just this is quite a bit darker. Just that in the center of that might help, might be better. Give me a second though. Let me look. I've got some giant buttons and
Sent her.
Okay, here, let me pull it up.
Well, no, I got it. I'm ready to go on screen. I just had to.
Oh, okay, go ahead. I was just gonna put it on my phone. Go ahead.
Let's see. That's Sandy's journaling card.
Oh, pretty.
I like it.
Sandy, that's really pretty. I like it a lot. Like it a lot.
Yep, very pretty.
Yeah, that is very pretty. Okay, so here's a couple options. This is a way, way old button. That is a button 100 years old. It's large, but I love the patina on that inside. That's all natural. Is that too much? It's kind of too big. It's kind of too big.
It's way too chunky.
Okay, here's
Sheila's
another.
here.
Hey, Sheila. Here's another button that is 100 years old. That's smaller, and it's black.
I think that's too dark.
Okay.
You're still making it awful chunky. I agree with them. It's going to be way too chunky for a tag.
You want it flatter?
Yeah. Do you have some bling?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be maybe some dark blue pearls or something.
Okay.
Flat bags, dark blue flat bags or something.
All right. Here, let me grab I have flatbacks coming out of my ears.
Yeah, I was gonna say, try that.
Okay. Let's get rid of that. Let's put the top back in this. Come on. Okay. All different colors. Oh, I've got some little black flatbacks right here. Let me see what's in this one. Pink, blue, silver, or gray.
Yeah, Julie says 3 blue diamantes in the corner. Or your dark blue flatback pearls or something, or Nuvo drops or something.
Here's some flatbacks that I made with Nuvo drops. Oh, these they're like gunmetal gray. That might be really pretty. Okay, let me take a quick look at the other one. Small blue flower on the right, sitting on white paper with pink words. This one here, it's so much light that it felt like it needed something dark. I think that flower is the right size, and it's crocheted, so it's fairly flat. And I can smash this paper so it's flat, and I can also thin that down if it's too much paper. So that's fairly flat. It just seemed a little too light because the light blew everywhere. So let's see. Those are wooden, so I could make them any color. Oops, now I'm throwing them on the floor. Light blue, red, gold. All right, I must have one more container of flat backs because the only thing I don't see any black in there, but I do have these, which are sitting on my desk. And maybe some dark up here, dark here. Okay, you guys liking this one? It's just so light, but maybe if there's something dark down here to offset it. Like that. That becomes hard to see. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I meant to put white underneath it so I could see it on the screen. Okay, let's see. Small blue flower. Put darker bling in the center of it. Yeah, that's a light blue. I could probably just pull that off. Should be just glued. It's sewn on. Of course it's sewn on. What? It's sewn on. I should be able to flip it upside down. And if I can flip it upside down, then I can glue a black flat back on its flat back. Right? It's a little small, but I could also do black Nouveau drop and let it dry to make it large enough. But how about that? That's better. That's much better with the black center.
Yeah.
Much better. Hey, Carrie. If that's sort of like the light one. I like the light flower. I thought that it felt like the whole thing was a little light, and I was agreeing with Candy that it needed more dark. But I like it with the dark center.
Pop.
I do like it with the dark center. Needed that. Yeah. Now stop. Looks great. Now get rid of the flower, Sandy says. What? That white pearl center of blue flower. Hang on. Oh, you guys are cracking me up. Wait, what? You like the flower? Stop. It's great. Get rid of the flower. What? Confused now. Which is it? But I can do this. I could change that blue one for that pearl one. Let's see what that does. See, I think that dark black, the black in the center, I think it needed it. And that's how you improvise. Flowers says, yeah, I got my opinion. Flour and sewing tissue paper. Yeah, Lori, do against everyone else. There's no accounting for taste.
Yeah, I like the black better.
I agree.
The white does not stand out enough. At least on film, on the camera. I mean, and that might stand out in person.
It doesn't down here either. I will say that if it was on, where did it go? Right in front of me a second ago. I don't know. If it was on a black tag, I think the pearl would be great.
Yeah.
But because the tag is light, it feels like it needs a black center. And I think I'll do a Nouveau drop so I can make it a little bit bigger than this is. I'll make it the whole size of the back of that one that is sewn in the center. So it'll be slightly larger than that. I think that'll help. What about these three black guys in the corner? Are they helping or not making any difference at all? Do they kind of coordinate with these up here?
Yeah, it brings out the three in the corner when you put the black in the center.
If you have to have the darn flower. Sandy, what are you thinking instead of the flower? Maybe. Okay. This is how we audition everything to see what we like. Before it's all glued down. You take this, open it up to be netting. And it's black. And put some right across there. Stretch it out a bit, glue it down. Skip that and put the flower. Put the flower right on top of the black netting. And not do the things in the corner. Because you've got this black here down here then. And this black up here. Netting better? Lori, you don't have to be quiet. That's funny. If you must have the flower, the black center looks a lot better. Julie, I thought you liked the flower. You don't like the flower. Brings up three. Keep the three. They balance it. Keep. Oh, now what? Nothing. Sandy. I thought Sandy might like that better. I actually think I might like that better too as the background instead of the tissue paper. White button in center netting is good. Okay, so if we have the netting, then the pearl might work. Let's try it. Hi, Christina. Christina votes the netting, yes, but tan flour. It was too chunky. No, not tan flour, tan button. Okay. Okay. So what's the vote between the pearl flat back and the black flat back if it's on the netting and not on the tissue paper? I think with the netting, we don't need the 3 in the corner. If the hole falls right there, I can make the hole not fall right there. I can make some netting fall right there so that there is some black there. But there's also, let's see, looking for exactly the right size.
Where'd my lid go?
That's not. This is natural wood color. So there's your tan, Christina. Sandy likes the white. Lori likes the white. Julie likes the black. Carrie, I think you have to decide what is supposed to be the focal point. There are so many things on that I don't know which one is the number one. I don't like the black netting. I like the white now. No, Sandy says yes. Sandy agrees with me. And Julie likes the wood. Sandy and Lori are like, no, not the wood. And Julie likes the wood. I did that. Christina likes the white better. Okay. Christina wanted to try tan, and then she likes the white better. But, and now it's stuck to it because it has one of those sticky pad things on the back of it. Okay, so there you go. This is what happens when you have too many opinions. I think it's fun, Carrie. I think it's fun. I love hearing all of your opinions. I love trying them all. I think it's hilarious. I mean, seriously, it's just, paper and bling. It's not anything life-threatening. So we can change it 15 times and see what it looks like every different way. Totally okay with that. So, all right. Well, how about I just finish it and then you guys see what I did?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do something completely different. So this is how it stands right now. These are the only things that are glued down. Okay, this is fabric. This was a seamstress, and this is a sample of pin tucking, and she wrote pin tucking and tucker foot, double needle, size 2.0/80, PWL. So she'd have all, if she wanted to do that, she knew exactly what her settings were. So that's all that's glued down right now. I will finish it. I will take a picture. I will put it in the group. And wait for the opinions. So if you made or are going to make some of the cute little button angels, please do post them in the group so we can see your button angels, because they really are cute. If you have grandkids coming over at Christmas, they'd be a fun little project to make with the grandkids. If you have a nativity, they can make the little angels that go with sitting up on top of the manger. It's the tag with the built-in tab at the top. Carrie, I cut those out of old file folders. Working on a sewing journal. Oh, Lori, me too. I started it ages ago and haven't finished it. And so little by little, I keep going, well, I'll make a tag. I'll make something to go in it. I'm gonna get it done one of these days. So thanks, Christina. This is what we did the first half hour, 45 minutes. Quick and easy, showed how to make them. And then we just started working on something with this month's prompts. So don't forget, make something, anything you want using stamp, fabric, tab, and blue. Post it in the group. Use the hashtag HPPDEC prompts. At the end of the month, we'll pull those hashtags and draw. One of them will win $10. $10 credit that you can use at one of the live sales or on the website. Either way, the website does have products on it. It is still not fully stocked. I'm not working on it right now because I'm packing all your orders. the rest of the stuff that we ordered did come in on yesterday. So I'm packing orders again today. And most of them have just been waiting for something that needed to go into them. So, and then I'll get back to getting more images. There are products on the website that don't have images. Some of those, because I figured you probably knew what they were. And so if it's like some Stamperia things, paper and die cuts and things like that. So they might not have images there, but the products are there themselves. So I will go back to working on getting more products in and getting the images in. And as soon as I get all these orders packed and out. So let me catch up here. Cause too much trouble. Lori, I like your trouble. Oh, trying to make a memory of your mom. That's awesome. Yeah, Christina, go back and watch it. It was just the first 30, 40 minutes. Quick and easy. And also have a little foundry wax one right here. Yeah, they were fun to make, but do post them. Never too much trouble, Lori. Exactly. So thanks for joining us today. Oops, I just threw one of those flatbacks on the floor. There's so many flatbacks on my floor. Just until I sweep them all up. Thanks, Candy, for joining me today and making 3 times as many angels as I did, and 5 times as many tags.
It only made 3 guest checks.
Oh, and I almost completed one. So, I got another one started though.
I'm gonna make a tag for this one though.
I might get her done, but this one might get done a lot quicker. That's too big. I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe
We'll see. Yeah, I'll work on something. I'll get something done here. I don't know. I have a much harder time doing it. I can't reach out and talk and focus on what I'm doing at the same time. I'm just not that coordinated. Was a magnet for paper. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thank you, Lori, for your input. That was a lot of fun for me too. Thanks, Sandy. Thanks, Julie. The time went in a flash. I agree. Cindy, you guys always make me laugh. This is the best medicine ever is HPP lives. Okay, so you would have been done. No, Lori, because I asked because I was stuck. So then, if we're trying, we just as well try everything. And I'm okay with that. So, hey, you guys have the rest of a great day. And I will see you in the group. This Saturday is the second Saturday, right? So we have Saturday Night Live this Saturday at 6:00. Haven't decided what we're going to do yet. Need to run a couple things by Candy and we'll let you know. Okay.
Like I have a choice, ladies.
See what you're up for. I mean, we haven't done to tell us what to do in a while.
Oh God, no.
That's always an opportunity to use up some of the stuff that's sitting on our desk. Oh man. Bye everybody. We'll see you in the group and then we'll see you back here Saturday night. Have a great day.